Hello everyone, this is Kmart, Commander, Editor-in-Chief of the Zelfed. This is going to be a really quick video simply because, well, it's taking a very long time to do my Kerbal episode. So I'm going to do a nice little Mountain Blade episode for you guys, and I am going to take the Lance Challenge. The Lance Challenge is when you get on Hagen, this dude with the beard, and a lance, and you attempt to kill all 50 dudes yourself with just your lance. Now, fortunately, I have actually figured out how to use the lance properly. Boom! One down. And I'm going to attempt to kill all of these dudes using just the lance. And, missed it. So, enjoy the carnage. Got one down. So I actually never figured out how to use a lance. Unfortunately, what you have to do is that after you get to a certain speed, assuming your lance does not drop automatically, like this one appears to be doing, you have to hit X when that little dot goes gray. You'll notice out by down the lower right-hand corner, you'll see my shield and my lance. If you press X when that is down. It's down right now because this lance is smart and it drops automatically. You press X when that turns gray, then the lance will drop automatically, like that, and you'll be able to do a couch lance damage and take things out. Now the other thing is that when you're in first person mode here, like this, it is extremely difficult to hit anyone with your lance, like that. But a friend of mine, Ashley Smith, who's appeared a few times on this channel, figured out how to do it. What you have to do is you have to go into first-person mode. Because then you can see right down the shaft of your lance, and you can totally take these dudes out. And the thing is these archers here are straggling on the edge. Boom! Ah, missed him. Boom! Missed him. The idea is to take all these dudes down without dying. Which I don't believe I'm going to be able to do. Let's get these guys from out here. Unfortunately, I am really hurt right now. Now, Welk Smith apparently has said that he's killed like 72 dudes, I think, or something, with just using the lance. He's insanely good with the lance on Mountain Blade. So, I am going to attempt to do the same as just 50. I don't know whether I'm going to actually beat this or not. I think he was 70. I don't know. I have to get these guys on the flat ground so I can actually keep my lance down here. Oh, got him. 108 damage. Yeah. People were saying, oh, you seriously have to get yourself a lance on the single player campaign so that way you can just toast people. I'm like, how do you possibly do it? I can never kill anyone with a lance. And I realized, once you realize the little, the circle trick there, when it goes gray, then you can actually start killing people. Now this is really smart lance. This doesn't, you don't actually have to press X, it'll just do it automatically. That didn't kill that guy. That's stupid. What? Now, horse charge for 1 damage. Come on. I don't want any horse charging for 1 damages. I'm missing like all of these dudes. Oh man. Such a bad. Go on. Ah. Yeah, any tips on how to do this would be great. Oh, a horse charge for 8 damage. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. There's some dude out there. Oh, I received 8 damage from his horse. Boom! I did not kill him. No, come on. I am going to die. No. Glorious Hagen. Shall not die. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Come on. You can totally hit this. Oh yeah, so you also have to set your camera so that your camera will follow the horse. That's I don't know, like, you can set that in the settings. One guy down, 162 damage. Woohoo! Oh my god, you almost did. You have to set the cameras to follow your horse. That makes it significantly easier. These archers are pelting me. The big archers are amazing. Actually, what are the best archers? Rodox are. Rodox Sharpshooter is the best, apparently. 213 damage. Woohoo! I'm telling you, lances are amazing. Yeah, Mounted Cavalry is a little OP'd in Mountain Blade. I'm gonna die. Yeah, don't do that. Don't run into the troops as you're working on that, because that will, then they'll swamp you and kill you. Yeah, mounted cavalry, I'm dead. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'm a dude. 11 dudes. So, 11 dudes. Okay, let's try that again. We'll guess in battle. You can just click on here. So if you want to do this, you just click over here. Hey again. Set farmhouse, army size 1. Don't care what they give us. Make sure you turn all the cavalry down, because you don't want to be dealing with cavalry in this little thing here. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, tell you. Let's not seriously die this time. My one man following after me, who will surely be slain. Okay. You just have to get them all into a little clump of a ball. Totally missed that dude. What if I totally missed this dude? Boom. One down. Okay, let's see if we can kill all 50 dudes. Now, Locksmith said this took him like a really long time to do. So I'm gonna try my absolute best to try to get all these dudes. Now, I'm chasing after that one dude. Okay. It's useful, I suppose. Drop your lance. For Pete's sake. Thank you. Haha, no dude. Unfortunately, they'll ignore me and they're going after him. That's good. Boom. What? My horses keeps getting in the way. I keep doing this. We'll kill all 50 dudes. Boom. No, do this. This is when you die. It's cool. The lance actually drops automatically. This is great lance here. Not all of them do, but when they go gray like that, then you can drop them, as I explained earlier. This one just does it automatically, which is kind of nice. You don't have to reach around the keyboard and go hit X. Boom. One more down. 159 damage. Yeah, you can just toast people with this. Another guy. 75 damage. How much do you... So how much do you actually you need to kill anybody? I don't know. It's not incredible. You don't usually dish out a lot of damage anyway with this sword. No, you got a great sword and you whack someone in the head. I got a lance in me now. Nah, horse charge for damage. Come on. Alright, this guy is gone. Ah. So yeah, the best way to go kill anyone on foot is just get yourself a ridiculously long sword, and there's nothing they can do about it. I might want to kind of draw them out here to where we can get them on the flat plains, because if you make sharp turns or go up hills, then the lance will automatically be drawn up through. Horse charge for 11 damage. I don't know horse charging for damage. Not the lance. Oh my gosh, no, I'm gonna die. Bye. Hey, you. More down. Alright. I'm just gonna slow down and let them catch up to me a little bit. You need to get them flat in here. Oh, the archers are going to probably keep staying. That's a bad thing. Yeah, knowing that extra is really useful. Receive 0 damage. One guy. Right in the face. That hurt. Yeah, you want to make sure you're out doing this on a flat plane. And don't run into the troops as you're doing this. Yeah, you might want to pull down all the archers here so you don't get peppered, but frankly, when Locksmith was doing this, he actually did have archers, so keeping the statistics the same. I can't believe he actually did this. This is incredible. 220 damage. Okay, I'm doing a lot better this time. I'm speaking more quietly because other people in my family are sleeping, actually. I'm in my room currently on my laptop doing this. Not on my normal gaming machine here. Which is possible using QuickTime and Soundflower. I'm recording my voice separately using Audacity, which is a free audio recording software. There's a technical term for that, and I have forgotten it. I've really forgotten what that means. I had to look it up once because I was doing research on that. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Audacity's really cool, and it actually took them a little time to develop it for Yosemite, which was the latest operating system. So it's kind of a bummer. We use it in my school quite a bit for doing recording of lectures and things like that. So yeah, it was kind of a bummer. The machine we were working on was actually a Mac, and we couldn't really run it because they hadn't come up with Yosemite. But they got it now, and I don't know what they're doing for El Capitan. Which is the latest Mac OS, if you're following on there. Speaking of which, the new Apple TV looks pretty cool. I really think that they're going to change the way we think of channels and those like, since they got this whole apps thing now, instead of traditional TV channels. That could probably like kill actual cable. I mean, yeah. I don't know how cable actually does it now. They got a huge lobbying force which be able to keep their industry on for as long as possible, but creative destruction will take them out eventually, and we'll have things like Netflix and Apple TV's "I'm gonna die" to take us out. This is the way of things. If you don't change, you die. That's kind of how it works in economics. But it'll be good then. So it's going to be an interesting thing. But yeah, I was actually talking with my dad a while ago about it. He's following the news. He actually kind of thinks that the consoles probably could die with the potential Apple TV thing, because all the money is really going into like free-to-play games on like mobile and all that. And these big gigantic consoles don't have like all the performance you could necessarily get with the PC, obviously. PCs are ridiculously expensive, of course, but I mean seriously. If you can go play like Crossy Road on an Apple TV for like what, 99 cents? I mean, come on. It's pretty cool, right? I can't believe what I'm saying. Let's go play Crossy Road on the Apple TV. Yes, when we could be playing like Metal Gear Solid 5 on the PS4. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it just seems like with that kind of platform, the whole general console might be able to go down. I mean, think about it. Infinity Blade is like practically console-level graphics on an iPhone. That's pretty incredible if you think. I mean, I don't know if the implications of all these like hit anyone in the gaming industry. I mean, it certainly hit a lot of people who are using Unreal, but that you have to admit that's pretty cool. And if we can get that kind of performance on Apple TV, I mean, why buy a console? Like really, you get yourself an Apple TV, you can get like anything. We already see like Battlefield versions of that on iOS and such. It's pretty cool. It's funny, some of the YouTubers I follow, like Spirit of the Press and all that, they really don't like Apple for some reason. I'm not entirely certain why. One thing, it's not a very good gaming company. They don't quite get that. There's some pretty cool Mac games out there, I have to say, but if you want to go game, you gotta go to PC. Okay, I really doing a lot better this time. I think I'll actually be able to do this. Oh yeah, the nibbles are definitely doing it. Yeah, so Cody Names, he's the editor-in-chief of Spirit Wolf Press. So seriously, Cody, if you're watching this, could you please explain to me what you don't like about Apple so much? Do you have to like jailbreak? It's your complaint that you have to jailbreak anything if you want to do anything fun? I mean, that kind of makes sense, but it's because you haven't embraced the Apple philosophy. See, Windows, when it tries to make things simple, well, let me put it this way. When Mac tries to make things simple, they do it because they assume you don't want to think about it, okay? When Windows tries to make things simple, they do it because they assume you're stupid, which you're not, which really drives me up the wall. And being an IT person who has to deal with like Windows all day long and all the weirdnesses associated with it, having a Mac then just running fine is really a relief. Yes, it doesn't do all the cool gaming stuff. Yeah, you can't configure it or whatever, but honestly, that's what Windows is for. But dude, if you want serious configuration, you should be using Linux. I mean, Linux is the most powerful operating system out there, I imagine. Yeah, not everything runs on there, and it's definitely a geek thing, but, seriously. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm doing a lot better this time. Got half my health. My heart's about halfway to, a little less than that. There we go. Oh, yeah. This guy. Oh, man, I can't wait to, if there's any, I mean, this should obviously be routed by now. Like, there's one dude killing us all. Yeah, in real warfare, I think a rout should have been started by now, considering that one guy with a lance is toasting all of these dudes. Except, they don't have routes in there. Not typically. Unless you're dealing with humans, because they're just computers, they're not smart enough to freak out and go around. Which is kind of strange, because you would be smarter, you would stay. Because, you know, I've heard that most of the casualties in medieval warfare do not occur actually during the fighting, they occur when the rout occurs. And the rout, of course, is when everyone freaks out and runs. It's like, we're all gonna die! So, when everyone's running away from the forces, you know, everyone's running after them and slaughtering them and pouring arrows on their head. And you get the idea, you're not taking time to preserve your life. Well, you're kind of taking time to get out of there, which it doesn't do very well for keeping you alive. So, I hear. So, yeah. It's kind of interesting. I found that out actually on the channel Lindy Beige, or however you pronounce it. I think it is Lindy Beige, that's not how you pronounce it. But he's an interesting character who talks about medieval fighting and things like that. I actually subscribed to 3 separate channels on that. The Scola Gladiatoria, which is a great HEMA channel. There's a Scalagram too, who's also quite entertaining. And Lindy Beige, because he has an interesting things to say too. So, yeah, I find medieval stuff pretty cool. Delivery couch horse lance damage. Yeah, right, that's what I've been doing this whole time. There's only 3 of you poor saps left. As you receive 0 damage. Oh. There's only 3 of you poor saps left. You seriously should run and go tell all your friends about how everybody in your entire group was killed by one dude with a lance. Oh man, this is so cool. Alright guys, it looks like we are about to destroy everybody. 50 guys down! You can probably call this video Why Lances in Mountain Blade are super duper awesome. Indeed they are. And boom! Oh, missed them. Seriously guys, it's probably better for you to run by now. Or hide. But then I could just kill you with my great sword. I suppose. Well, yeah, you're following my advice, though, because my advice was that most of the deaths happen during rounds, and that would certainly be the case, because now they're in the house, I'd be able to outrun them, and take this one last guy down. Oh, missed him. So yeah, they're certainly following my advice, which is stay there and keep on fighting, which, you know, is kind of easy to say for one who's never actually been on a battlefield. Ooh, yeah, I am so awesome. Yeah! And then relax. I am the man with the blade and the really cool lance who killed every single one of you. I am going to kill my horse. What? Yeah! What? Die, you dead horse! I will sacrifice your body to Ares, the god of war. I'm in sort of medieval Europe, so I wouldn't even believe in Ares, so whatever. But I have an education, so I suppose I would know something about something. Alright guys, that's going to be everything for this nice little tiny short video to keep all of you entertained. Eventually we will be coming out with the there's video of Space Program Series episode 4. So, yeah, we'll do that eventually. Oh, so then I guess my one dude actually killed one dude. Okay, whatever, so I got the flat 50 other guys. Anyway, alright guys, that's been yet another episode of Zilch Feathers, doing some Mountain Blade stuff. Eventually we will be doing a nice LAN party Mountain Blade for you, which should be quite entertaining with Little Miss Scarlet and, anyone else who's interested in joining. So be sure to look out for that. Eventually we'll be able to get to the Kerbal Space Program episode. And, yeah. Also, what else am I thinking about right now? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. That was one of the worst starting intros I have ever said ever. Hey, come on, dudes. What? Alright, guys. Anyway, that has been a quick little episode to kind of inform you guys what's going on. Anyway, we're going to do a Crawl Space Warband video eventually. Once I get down to editing it, I am finished with the filming the footages, so that won't be a problem. And I actually... Oh, that's because there's no friendly fire on. Oh, that's so bogus. You white-headed crazy person who's going straight through my axe. I mean, my thingy. Okay, whatever. So anyway, we'll get to the Kerbal Space Runner thing. Might do a Mountain Blade thing soon. And what else are we going to work on? There was something else to work on. Oh, right. I might even be doing some of the things I'm working on for LARPing, because that is one of the hobbies I actually enjoy. And since I've been getting burnt out on making videos and all that, I thought, you know, why not? We kind of incorporate the other things we like to do in life. So, I'm going to tell you, kill you with my stupid rocking foot hat. What?